7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
It's the 118th episode of Morning Kicks Extra.
Woohoo! Extra means an extra dose of Randy and Jen.
And while that may not seem like the best idea, it is a great way to catch up on stuff you might have missed out on during the show.
Or things you want to hear again.
Like our celebration of the upcoming Girl Scout cookie season.
And we're going to celebrate the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
And we're going to be talking about the craziest thing you ever accidentally ran into.
My ex.
So let's get things kicked off
On Morning Kicks Extra.
Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
Not a good month for Boeing.
Nope. Because just before noon this last Saturday at the Atlanta International Airport, a Delta 757 bound for Bogota, Colombia was taxiing across the runway when the tower was alerted that one of its nose tires had come off.
The tire rolled all the way across the runway before slipping down an embankment.
Maintenance crews were called to the scene to locate the tire, while the flights in line behind it were forced to wait in place.
At this point, though, it remains unclear what even led to the detachment of the tire.
Look, the nuts that held that plug door that fell off in place had to come from somewhere, right?
Just try finding an airplane tire guy on a Saturday. Not to mention the overtime fee for weekend work.
Another 20 minutes and that tire would have been some Atlanta guy's backyard tire swing.
Man, the Boeing CEO must have just dreaded every time his phone rings.
Morning Kicks Extra.
Smoothie Rehab! And this is where we assign a movie to Jen to watch over the weekend because before she came to Kicks, she had seen few, if any, movies.
So what you do is you assign me a movie every Friday. I watch it over the weekend. I come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
So this weekend, we thought we would give her The Goonies. Can't believe she's never seen The Goonies.
The Goonies. This is the Never Say Die, right? Isn't that where they came from?
Yeah, 1985 it came out. It was an adventure comedy film from Chris Columbus, but it was based on a story by Steven Spielberg. It starred Sean Astin, Josh Brolin, Jeff Cohen, Corey Feldman, and many, many others are in this lineup.
Yeah, I recognize a lot of those names.
In the film, there's a group of kids who live in the Goondocks neighborhood of Astoria, Oregon. So it's Pacific Northwest, and they're attempting to save their homes from foreclosure. And in doing so, they discover an old treasure map that takes them on an adventure to unearth the long-lost fortune of One-Eyed Willie, a legendary 17th century pirate, that apparently travailed the Pacific Northwest. I don't believe there were any Europeans on the Pacific Northwest at that time historically, but whatever. During the adventure, they're chased by a family of criminals who want the treasure for themselves.
This sounds like a really fun movie.
It is. It's one of these coming-of-age adventure deals. The kids are going to like it, and the audience did too. It grossed $125 million worldwide on a budget of $19 million.
Woof.
And has since become a cult film. In 2017, it was selected for preservation in the U.S. National Film Registry by the Library of Congress for being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. So see, you don't even know your history because you've not seen this movie.
Well, where am I going to watch it?
You can watch it for free on Tubi, and it is one that the kids should like. So if you've not got the Tubi channel, you can download it and stream it on there for free.
So I'm going to watch The Goonies this weekend, then I'll come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
So Jen's trying to pass off today as her birthday, but it's not. Yesterday was. That's why she was gone. So let's just move on from that.
I can't believe that you're lying to everyone. My birthday is today. Look, Candy Jan even bought me a birthday breakfast. Thank you, Candy Jan.
You should be ashamed. Milking your birthday, milking her birthday.
Anything. She didn't milk a single thing, Randy Brooke.
Milking her for
Quit saying milk. You're being weird about it.
You're the one that said udders earlier, so let's not milk the cow.
You're acting like I'm milking things, but I'm not milking anything. There's no udders in my hands. There's no udders in this room.
There she goes again. I just think this is highly inappropriate conversation.
I think what's inappropriate is you trying to just bury my birthday under the sand like that.
Day after their birthday to be having on the radio.
Oh, my Lance. I mean, even the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile is coming to the 4 states for my birthday.
It's not coming for your birthday.
Well, yeah, they are. They're going to make 3 whole stops in Jasper County this week because of my birthday.
Yeah, according to drivers Angus and Jumbo Duck Jimmy, the iconic 27-foot-long car will stop in both Joplin and Webb City starting tomorrow.
Wait, what are their names again?
Angus and Jumbo Dog Jimmy. They were born with those, by the way. It's just coincidence that they ended up driving for Oscar Mayer.
When they come, do we get to take pictures with them, or what do we do?
Well, during their stops, the reps are going to hand out memorabilia like the wiener whistle.
Ooh.
You ever blown on a wiener whistle?
Never blown on a wiener whistle.
Well, they're going to talk about their travels and a lot more. So you got to get there early if you want to get a wiener whistle, though.
Can you actually go into the Wienermobile?
I don't know. I don't know if they'll give you a ride in the Wienermobile or what. It's going to be really cold. My question is, why did they choose January the whatever to come to the 4 states of all time? Because
I know. That's true.
nobody needs a frozen wiener, much less the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
It's going to be a poor little frozen wiener.
They need some hot water to put that thing in if they're going to be serving those. Jen, what is your deal? Why do you have to drag everything down to the gutter?
All I said is it's a poor
Her face
frozen
is
wiener.
so red right now. Okay, let's just sing our song, can we?
Okay.
We have a very special song about the Wienermobile coming to the 4 states during the coldest time of the year. Everybody sing along. Here. The Oscar Mayer car's a frozen wiener. It's too cold to go outside and see. I wish that it could visit us in summer. Then there'd be no icicles on me. But Oscar Mayer came to us in winter. Don't they know it's 0 degrees? I guess I'll have to go warm up my wiener. Jen! 'Cause Oscar Mayer loved to see me freeze.
Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
Was yesterday your birthday?
My birthday's today,
Was
so
yesterday-
nobody
was
ever asked me if
yesterday-
yesterday was my birthday, Randy Brooks.
Shameful.
I can't believe you are doing this, Mr. I have a birthday every Tuesday in October.
I have not done that. That is not
you
me.
have.
I
Don't
do
even pull
not.
You are milking it
I'm
right
going to
now.
call Mom if you don't settle down.
Do it. See what happens.
I will do it. You know what else feels late?
What?
Girl Scout cookie season. Isn't it aren't they supposed to be selling those already?
Oh, are they not? I thought they were.
No. Apparently, and they just announced it, I guess, this week that they officially go on sale starting February 16th. That seems late.
Oh, but did you hear, though? You can actually get your Girl Scout cookies online now. All you got to do is go to girlscoutcookies.org, click the Find Cookies search box, and voila.
Yeah, but they're increasing the prices this year.
Of course they are. To what?
$6 a box.
Oh, okay.
So an additional 20 cents per package is going to be allocated to girl rewards. What about boy rewards?
What's a girl reward?
That's a long story, Jim. We don't have time for that here. Also, this year, every year they announce a new flavor. They had the Raspberry
So what's
Delights
new
this year. Raspberry Delights are gone. Kiss
Oh.
those suckers goodbye. You're not going to be able to get them this year. In fact, this year there are no new flavors.
Okay, so then what are they doing? What's the purpose?
They say this year is going to be focused on classic flavors.
Oh, like Thin Mint,
Yeah.
Caramel Delights.
Yeah, in other words, Janice from the R&D department died. So they're
Rest in peace,
scrambling to
Janice.
figure that out. You know what's scarier than any of that, though?
What?
Is the fact that your diet, your New Year's resolution, and all of that, if you were still sticking to it, it's getting ready to go down the window.
It's the new year, and you've been on point with your new diet. But then they come.
I got your fix.
But I've been so good. You know what else is good? Thin Mints, Samoas, Tagalongs. That's right. Your local Girl Scout is selling cookies again.
Maybe just a couple boxes. I'll save them for company.
If I sell enough, I get a soul badge because I own your soul. Now pay me.
Are the boxes smaller and the price higher?
Of course. Now give me my money.
Get ready for the annual visit from your drug dealer, 12-year-old Cassie Lynn.
Maybe just one cookie. Wait, the entire box is gone. Did I black out? I'm so ashamed and so happy.
Get your Girl Scout cookies today. It's for a good cause. What that cause is, we'll never know, nor care enough to ask. Now, get your fix.
Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
If that's not as horrific as we made it sound and you don't care, you're just happy that they're coming back and you're going to buy as many boxes as you can afford anyway, and you just want to celebrate the fact that they're getting ready to go on sale,
Then we're going to celebrate with you.
yeah, like this. This speech is my confession.
About my one obsession.
I got
Thin Mints.
That's right.
Thin Mints.
To eat at my discretion.
Here we go. These cookies blow my mind. It's Girl Scout time. Yeah, I'll take 5 the cookies. Cookie, 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 cookie. Wish they sold them all the time. It's Girl Scout time. Put down for 9 the cookies.
Shirley was in a Girl Scout uni. She rang my bell to make a sale. I took 10 boxes surely.
The cookies are so dreamy. With milk, they go down easy. I eat so much, I lose my lunch. I say I'm feeling queasy. These cookies blow my mind. It's Girl Scout time. Eat till I'm blind. The cookie.
What up, JF?
Cookie, 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 cookie. I'm gonna build a shrine where I'll eat cookies all the time. The cookies. Cookie, 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 cookie. Woo!
Morning Kicks Extra.
We're talking today
About the craziest thing you've ever run into.
accidentally or otherwise, whether it was with your car or physically.
Well, actually, it's with my car. I somehow got on two wheels on a boulder at McDonald's. The boulder just jumped right out in front of me.
Jumped right out in front of her.
Didn't give you the right of way.
Yeah, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure that whenever I need my Big Mac, you got to get out of my way.
Well, and that's a weird thing to have in a Happy Meal, isn't it? A boulder?
What is the craziest thing that you've ever accidentally ran into?
I ran into a chicken fence that was being held up to support trees that were growing. Yes, it was my first big high school party. The cops ended up showing up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I know. And I looked over and I saw my friend and her boyfriend was like, come on, let's go. And they started running. And I'm looking back to see if they see me running. And I ran right into it. I just kind of stopped for a second, looked back, and then kept on running.
Did you get caught?
No.
In spite of the stupid chicken wire.
I know.
And they're looking for her and they say, did you run into that chicken wire? And she says no, and there's that pattern all over her face.
What is the craziest thing you've accidentally ever ran into?
For some reason, I tend to hit a lot of birds. But this one, there was a vulture on the side of the road eating on some roadkill.
Right.
And I thought it was going to fly away, and it flew right in front of my car. I clipped it, and it cracked all over my car. My kids thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
You want to know what the last thing that went through that bird's mind was?
Randy?
His butt.
It's Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
We're talking about the craziest thing that you ever accidentally ran into.
It could be you physically, like as a person ran into it, your car ran into it, whatever happened.
Doesn't have to be winter related either. It could be any time of the year.
What is the craziest thing that you've ever accidentally ran into?
I turned around one time. I was in the kitchen cooking. Had the refrigerator door open. And I turned around and ran right smack into it and knocked the wind out of myself.
Oh, my gosh.
Because I was trying to hurry to get something done.
Who put that door there? So the craziest thing I ever ran into was when I was like 12 years old. I was riding my bicycle across the yard, and it was like dark 30, you know, it was just getting
Right.
dark. And I was going a pretty good speed, too. My little brother, at some point in his childhood, decided he wanted to play electrician, you know, a guy up on the power lines. He was fascinated by them. So he had climbed up in a tree as far as he could and had tied a wire
No.
between two trees. This is what he says, anyway. It clotheslines me, I mean, right across the throat as I went, just spot on, perfect height. And I'm wondering, how did he know? You know, sure, electrician, I think they go higher.
I mean, how do you get it that perfect, though, where it's lined up with your neck and everything?
Took me off the bike, and I had, of course, school pictures were the next week.
Of course they were.
And it looked like someone had tried to, you know, decapitate me because I had that line. Stupid. I could not swallow for like 3 days.
What is the craziest thing that you've ever accidentally ran into?
I was running through a field at my grandpa's place, and I got clotheslined by a cow in the field.
Clothesline by a
Ow! Ow!
First, you have to see the image that came into my mind of a cow up on its hind legs with its right forelock stuck out, and you running right into that and being swept off your feet.
I just clotheslined myself with its stomach. Right in the forehead. I was so short still.
Wow. If the cow did that, then it would have to jump on him and pin him for 3 seconds.
What's the craziest thing you've ever accidentally ran into?
Oh, it was one of those curly Q fly traps that have all the sticky on them. And when I ran into it, I thought somebody had hit me in the back of the head. So I was like fighting it off. Well, all that did was wrap it worse in my hair. And those you have to cut out to get out.
Oh, no. So you had to chop all your hair off.
Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, not fun.
It's Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
We're talking about the craziest thing that you have ever accidentally run into.
A rope. When I was a kid, we used to play in the old outhouse, and for some stupid reason, my siblings tied a rope from one side to the other, and
and I jumped up to hold on to a piece of wood, and I let go, and it sliced the underneath of my tongue.
What? Wait, I have so many questions.
Yeah, like, first of all, how hygienic is it to play in an old outhouse?
I don't know. We lived in Arkansas at the time, so that probably explains it.
And second of all, how did you cut your tongue?
I guess I had my mouth open. I don't know. I was in first grade. It was awful.
How was it that the kids got cholera?
It hurt so bad.
You're going to need some bleach for that.
I feel like that should be one of the number one rules is close your mouth in the outhouse.
Don't play games in the outhouse. There's one reason you go out there, kids. One reason only.
What is the craziest thing you've ever accidentally run into?
I have insomnia, and so when I can't sleep, I tend to get up in the middle of the night, and I will go downstairs to get something to drink. And one night, my husband, without me knowing, apparently closed the door, because I don't turn on the lights, because I don't want to wake anybody up.
Uh-oh.
So I'm walking my usual path, and I slammed straight into the bedroom door that was closed.
Bam!
Who put that door there?
Did it hurt you?
Broke my nose so badly that I had to have complete rhinoplasty surgery.
Oh my God! So what the heck made your husband shut the door that night?
He said he heard a noise and he got scared, so he closed the door.
Oh, poor guy.
Being a chicken.
And not only did I have to have surgery, but we didn't know that the doctor that did it was out of network, and the surgery ended up costing us $20,000.
Oh my! It's the gift that keeps on giving.
What's the craziest thing you've ever run into?
A peacock.
Wait.
I used to live in Quapaw, and I would drive to Aston to work every day.
Yeah.
Buffalo Ranch would let their peacocks just roam free. Well, I came over the bridge in my 73 Nova, and I had a new headdress in my radiator.
Wow.
So you ran into it with your car?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
A month and a half, 2 months later, I got the other peacock.
Oh, well, it's important since they do travel in pairs.
Right. Man, his car looked on fleek when he got to work then with the feathers all hanging out.
What's the craziest thing you've ever accidentally run into?
Oh, man. Well, I work at a bank. The teller line and the drive-through line are split by a clear glass wall.
Yeah.
And so it was later in the day, and I see someone come up, and I hate it when they hit the little buzzer. I'm going to get there before they hit the buzzer. Well, I was in a dead sprint. I kind of forgot that glass wall was there, and so I went face first into that glass wall, fell onto my back. I was a little woozy, and there was a face print on the glass wall of me.
Oh, my God.
And they put a little circle around it and put on do not wash, and it was there for a good month.
The memorial of when he face planted.
It's Morning Kicks Extra with Randy and Jen.
Hey, join us on the next edition of Morning Kicks Extra.
We're going to be talking about the social media behavior that you can't stand.
Vague booking.
In the meantime, don't forget to check out our blog at kicks1025.com.
You can check out all of the latest Morning Kicks karaoke songs.
And you can watch us live on most social platforms every weekday morning starting at 7.
Make sure to like, follow, and smash that subscribe button.
Don't miss Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen. Weekday mornings from 6 to 10 on the 4 states' #1 for country, Kicks 102.5.